Hello, my name is Siti Salleh. My matrix number is 271166. My mother and I used to texting. We used the favorite music. So, my favorite music is the song High School song by David Kramer of the Pink William Band. In the song, I have loved always and William also for the rest of my life. Binti is famous for their progressive and melodic music and high-quality lyrics. This song falls under the progressive rock music genre and was the 11th song of the album Invisible. I usually listen to this song on my computer and sometimes in my MP3 player with the headphone. In fact, I am the great fan of this music band, and the most their songs are on my favorite list. This song is specifically interesting for the music of tradition. This song reminds the past and compares our dreams and the full of spirituality it was. The gospel and the lyrics made and how the world is serious that only people who love the would release. Every time I heard this song, I can feel my childhood, the vivid memory, and the endless how I used to live. This is the song that opened the occasion for me to visit my past. I love this song from my heart. This music put in the sad yet charming mood. I feel sad that the past day won't be coming back, and I won't have the childhood charm anymore. On the other hand, this song gives me the unique pleasure of the memories on my childhood and all the friends and people I knew then.
Hello everyone, my name is Izzati Aisyah Binti Rosli and my matric number is 21761. So today, my partner and I will explain about our favorite songs. Basically, music is an art of form and cultural activity whose medium is sound. General definition of music include common elements such as pitch, rhythm, dynamics, and the sonic qualities of timbre and texture. Different style of music may emphasize, de-emphasize, or omit some of these elements. Music is also known as a vocal or instrumental sounds or both combined in such a way as to produce beauty from harmony and expression of emotion. As for me, my hobby is singing, and there are certain types of genre that I usually listen to, such as jazz, pop, and hip hop. I find that listening to music will make me happy and feel relaxed all the time. To make it fun, I also use various types of medium or instrument to stay connected with music, such as microphone, speaker, and guitar. And by that, I've already figured out my favorite songs. The song is in Malay language and the title of the song is Wanita. The meaning of Wanita in English is a woman. Actually, this song was released in 2005 by the Healthy Group, but in July 2020, it is recorded again by Inti Records. However, the leader in the Healthy Group is now changed to the Inti Group, and they are already agreed to re-record again the same music to give it a new vibes and beats to the song in 2020. The genre of this song is pop. Apart from that, I usually listening to this song in the middle of night or during my me time because it will give me time to do self-reflection on to more appreciate myself. Okay, I think that some of you might be curious of the main reason why I choose this song as my one of favorite songs. To be honest, there are few factors that I consider before I put it as my favorite list. The first reason is because of the title itself, which is a woman. As a woman, I feel that this song is actually created exactly for me. And after that, I also curious about the song. So, I click the music video in the YouTube to hear the songs while trying to understand the lyrics of the song. At some point, I feel that this song is not just a song, but the poetry with a lot of verses to a person called as a woman. Besides that, the second reason why I choose this song as one of my favorite lists is because the lyric of the song. I found that there are so many advices and praises to women and believe themselves. It also included the advices to a man to protect women and love them wholeheartedly. I also like the echo lyrics in this part, which is you were created from the ribs of man, not from foot to be stepped upon, not from the head to be upheld, but close to the shoulder to be protected, close to the heart to be loved, though a woman, worldly ornament. Based on the lyrics, it says that women were created from the ribs of men. What is meant by that is the origin of the creation of the woman is bent, and the woman does not receive correction, just as the ribs also does not receive straightening. So with that, every time you want to fix it, then it will break. They are also saying that taking care of a daughter is more difficult than taking care of 10 sons. And by that, it is to show that a woman needs to be educated with love and gentleness. In fact, the most of the time, there are so many cases such as domestic violence, gender discrimination, and human trafficking that involve the woman. I will think that this kind of cases shows that the women are weak and cannot decide anything in their life and just accept the way they are. And by this, the men took an advantage of the woman's weaknesses, which is I thought it's so unacceptable. After that, I also think that this is related to the lyrics, which is how could a nice straight shadow be formed if it projects from fruitwood? That is how personality being created. Frankly saying, the lyrics is so deep and full with hidden meaning. Based on my preference, I believe that the lyrics state that how could a woman be a better person if a man besides her are full with toxic traits and personality. It is not only affected the woman's personality, but it will also continuous to the next person and generation. I think that this depends on how the men choose to educate their woman, either with faith or vice versa. Besides, I also like the lyrics after that, which is a reminder for a man to always educate women with faith, not wealth or praise. Soon they will suffer for depending on mortals. As you all know, a woman is someone who is easily deceived by something. And by that, if a woman is pampered with luxury, it will make them forget about what they have and want something more and never satisfied with what they have. To prevent this from happening, I believe that a man should not educate women with that at the first place because the great attitude will lead to something bad. However, not all women are the same. If the woman is well educated, they will be able to decide what is best for them and what is not. I also believe that it's not most of the time we as a woman need to depend on the man because we are actually terrific in our daily life. For example, we can refer to the great women in Islam history such as Binti. She kept her faith in Islam although she was tortured until the end of her life. Besides that, the stories of Shuhaila al-Azwa, whom is the only woman that joined a war with multiple men to uphold the religion of Islam, are one of the examples that we must consider to keep strength in facing the challenge of life. In addition, I choose this song as my favorite song is because the scene in the music video. In the Wanita music video, 8 minutes or 4 and 20 seconds, it shows that there is a man trying to follow the woman that crossed by him, but instead of following her, he stayed in one place and his expression was shocked by what he just saw. By his view, he wanted to follow her because she was alone at that time. But when he tried to follow her, he saw that 4 men with white shirts on walking together with her, as meaning that she is not alone at that time. To be honest, I like this scene in the music video because it is based in the real event in the United States. And by that, I also like to share the story here as it is related with Wanita by Binti music video. In this story, the woman is a Muslim who wears a hijab, has a good morals, and always practice Ayatul Kursi verse as a self-protection. One night, this woman was on her way home from work. Coincidentally, she took a shortcut to go home at that day. The road is quite hidden and not many people pass by at that time. Due to the relatively late day, walking on such a dark road makes her bit restless and scared as she walks alone at that night. Suddenly, she saw a man who looked like a white American leaning against the walls by the side of the alley. She begins to feel harm and all she could do is pray for overall protection at the moment. As she passed the place where the man was leaning, she turned around and was able to recognize the man's face. Luckily, the man was not surprised and this woman reached her house safely. In the next morning, the woman read the newspaper and saw the news that someone had been raped by an unknown man near the alley that she was walking yesterday around 10 minutes after she crossed the alley. This Muslim woman is convinced that the white man she saw yesterday was the rapist. Out of sense of responsibility, she went straight to the police station and lodged a report. The woman was able to identify the suspect throughout the camera surveillance, and after a few investigations, the police found evidence that the man was the wanted rapist. However, the woman is still wondering why the man did not make her victim when she passed through the alley last night. So, she asked for the police permission to talk to the rapist before the sentence was handed down. The conversation begins when she asked the rapist the reason why he didn't do anything to her that night, even though he know that she is alone. Then, the rapist said that she was not alone at that time. She is accompanied by two young men besides her, which is one on the right side and the other is on the left side. After that, the woman is so shocked with the rapist statement. However, she felt thankful to Allah for protect her that night. Perhaps also thanks to the verse of Ayatul Kursi that she read every day. After all my preview about this song, I believe that this song has a lot of advices and lessons to be applied by the woman and man. It also have a beautiful and meaningful lyrics to be heard, and it also one of the reasons why I choose Wanita by Binti as my top favorite songs. I will rate it as 10 out of 10 because it is spectacular in every aspect. Apart from that, I would like to thank all of you for spending your time and lending your ear to hear my preference about my favorite songs. Okay, I think that's all for me. Thank you.